I have a fun zombie movie going on downstairs. I'm limiting myself to 1 hour or less today up here. The game plan at this point is to get the craft stuff down, which is like that kind of drawer thing there, and those plastic totes, that bag. I want to get these drawers of packing supplies out of here. I know there are some packing supplies kind of stuffed back behind where the suitcases are. I want to get those down. I'm going to get this bag of clothing down. It is my skinny clothes. Which brings me to today's talking point as we get up here and get to work. What things, you guys, are you holding on to that you just need to let go of? Skinny clothes. Those are one of the things. Many of you know that I have been trying to get healthy again, and I document that on my grown-up channel, Frugal Mama's Time Out. But it is a painfully slow process, and I don't know when I will ever fit into those clothes again. And I've gone through and done this several times, but then we find more clothes, you know, as we're dumpster diving and saving and salvaging and going through people's donation piles and stuff like that. And so you acquire more and you're like, oh, someday this will fit and it's so cute. And guys, those clothes, they just sit up here and they sit up here. And someday, yes, I will be healthy enough and slim enough to wear some of those clothes, but will those clothes even be clothes I want to wear at that point? Will they be so far out of style? Not that that, like, absolutely matters, because it's me. I mean, I really don't. The point is, they're taking up space. They're just taking up space. And there will be more clothing. And part of me says, well, at least go through them and pick out some favorites. I've done that so many times. I don't want to do that this time. I don't. I just want them gone. That's, I mean, after my little breakdown the other day, I've just hit this place where I just want it gone. I mean, I already wanted stuff gone, but now the sentimentalities and all of that, it's like, is that... I'm in a place where I'm trying to figure this stuff out, you know? And if you've gone through this process, then you know what I'm talking about. It is incredibly difficult. But there are some things that are not worth the emotional baggage. Other things are. Some things, they are so valuable because of who they belong to, or not saying that you should keep everything that belonged to your parents who have passed on or your children who have passed on. That's not healthy either. But one or two things that are incredibly special and important to you, yes, hold on to those things. But then decide which bonds and connections that you have with these memorable items, which things are worth taking up the space in your home and in your head, you know? And these clothes, they're not. And I think it's actually just more stressful having them here hanging over my head, literally, because we're in the attic. It's more stressful having them here. It's not a motivating kind of thing. Not even a little bit. So I'm not going to look through them. I am going to tie the bag up tight and I'm tossing it down, and it's going out into the donations because I am taking a huge load of clothing and shoes to the donations, and that bag, it's going with them. Something that I wasn't going to do today, but that now I think makes sense, is to bring down the Christmas stuff that we have acquired this year that I was saying I needed to go through anyway. There's this tote, and there's this tote, and I'm going to go ahead and go through them and get them out of the way. Wasn't planning to do that, but you know what? There's no time like the present. And by getting those down, it'll be easier to get to the crafting stuff over there and to the crafting stuff behind this tote. Every little bit makes a difference, you know? Oh, it feels good. Feels good. So now I can more easily get over there and get the drawers of packing materials out and the crafting stuff over there. So I will see you again once I have gotten those out of here. By moving some of that other stuff out of here, I was able to tuck those suitcases back there. These shelves are empty. Not sure if I'm going to leave them up here or put them in the yard sale. That's about how I feel. The last thing I'm going to do is get all of those things off of those shelves, and I'm going to use those shelves to put sleeping bags on. The sleeping bags that we've got stacked over there. I think it'll be better if I take some of your advice, wrap them in garbage bags, seal them up, and then stack them, squeeze them into those shelves. The shelves are not going to stay right there because that's not the best spot to be able to fit all the suitcases. The sleeping bags, I'll probably move the shelf right here, move the tent back there, and then have the sleeping bags on the shelves right along here. This will probably move or get out of here completely. Yeah, I don't know. Those are my thoughts so far. But now, this is a heavy job. This is all notebooks and paper and that big roll of industrial plastic. That all is going to be heavy, but I'm getting it down. We're going to go through it, see how much we actually want to keep. Some we will share, some we will donate, some we'll put in the yard sale. Going to get it down to just one box of notepads and notebooks. Almost. We're almost done. Those poor shelves, totally sagging. They'll do better with just sleeping bags. Dragged all of it over here. Now, one by one, we're going to take it down. Again, the crappy part of doing this, when you're alone. Up and down, up and down, up and down. But we are almost done for today. Look at that. Oh, that's wonderful. We're getting there, guys. Whew. Tomorrow, I will work on getting all the fabric down and going through that. Get the rest of whatever's over here down. And then I'm not sure what I want to tackle next, but, well, probably this shelf thing right here. That'll probably be tomorrow also. last one. And it's the heaviest one. I think it is appropriate to do a quick comparison of where we were when we started this latest endeavor. So here's a look. And now, same shot today. Have to step back every now and then, whether it's every hour or every few days, and look at how far you've come. Absolutely imperative. It'll keep you going. When you're not paying attention to what you already have, you end up with far more than you need. And I already have plenty of packing supplies out in the shed. So I'm going to offer out these big things of bubble wrap and packing stuff because there will be more, guys. As long as there are retail stores and they have dumpsters, there will be more packing material. So I will keep the post office stuff, all the priority boxes, but the rest of this is going bye-bye. Absolutely keeping that gorgeous red rose. Love it. I use that in many holiday displays. And the fog machine, that is going out to the Halloween shed. Please come back later. It'll either be this evening or tomorrow. I don't know yet. We'll see when it gets done. But come back and let's go through all the stuff that we brought down and see what's what. Yeah, there's a lot. We'll do the Christmas totes. We'll go through the crafting supplies. There's a lot of them. All kinds of random wooden odds and ends from the craft stores. All of these booklets, notebooks, etc. It makes me tired just thinking about it. And so I am going to sit and rest, have a nice cold Powerade, watch some more fabulous zombie carnage, and then we'll jump into this. Frugal friends, thank you. Thank you so much for coming along through this extended journey that is taking far longer than I had anticipated, which I should have known. Thank you. Thank you for sticking with me and being patient. And thank you for telling me all about the things that you have been inspired to get done and to get going and get started on in your home. Please continue to share with me those stories and what you're accomplishing, because it helps me to keep going. Thank you for the encouragement, the love, the kindness, and the support. Time for a break. I am definitely in a better headspace than I was last time. Thank you for all the love that you have expressed after my little fall apart. I did go yesterday and spend the day on roller coasters galore, crazy ones, screaming my guts out, and woke up this morning so much better, so refreshed, and ready to get up here and do this. And then, of course, life threw some more curveballs at me, as it absolutely always does. But just because of the break I took yesterday and going and having so much fun and doing what I did, I've been able to get through it. And with the love and kindness of my good friend Crystal at Diving with R5, Thank you for the conversation this morning. It was just the right time. Somehow you knew, and I appreciate that. You helped me to get my head back on straight and to get up there and get to work. And now I am feeling wonderful. Tired and sweaty and very stinky, but wonderful. We'll see you all real soon.